Maurice also know Harold and several other ones, but a lot of those guys are silent key now. But yeah, I did talk to Glenn many times in the past, or.
Yeah, I think he's a nice guy, but unfortunately, sometime life not going the way people want in a way. And I think his wife passed away, and then he married this woman that is now divorced with her. So kind of poor guy. I think he's a nice guy. I don't know the guy personally, but I spoke to him for years. Sound very good. It's kind of sad he's no longer on the air. So back to you. I didn't get the call. Lima, give me the call again. Lima Alpha again.
Yeah, sure, Roger. Ilan, EA5IWT, and the group. The call is Lima America 3 X-ray India Alpha and then 3XIA. Maurice is the name. Some information about Glenn. I spoke to Glenn only a few days ago on the messenger. I'm often in contact with Glenn. Our friendships go way back, especially from the old days, back in the days with the ESSB on 178, but actually long before that, because we are both musicians, and got in touch actually before we met on the radio, and I spoke to Glenn just 4 days ago, I guess. And he always says he will come back, but I'm doubting it. But you know, Glenn had to start all over again, because he lost the house, he lost his car, he lost his company, he lost absolutely everything. So he was on barefoot ground. So it's a very rough situation, but he is getting his way up again. So maybe in the near future he will be able to get back on the air. He got himself a proper house, a good car, and he might be back on HF. I hope so. I really do. Glenn is a terrific guy. He really is. So that's the story on Glenn. I don't know what much more to comment. It's very difficult to comment on the microphone, especially in radio. Well, you know, in radio and television, you can say more or less we are using up to like 12K from around maybe 75, 80. To 12 to 15K, never 20 to 20. But we do use that in the studio, in the music studio. I do also own a music studio, Ilan. So I'm working as a professional musician together with, I also have a very popular recording here in Norway. So that's where we use the 2020 microphones. Not on the radio, and especially not on this bandwidth. Here we are. Well, I'm transmitting on 4 to 4 now, up to 4.2K. But I do have a Neumann. I have a lot of very expensive good microphones, but I don't use them on HF because you cannot use the microphone the way they are supposed to be used. And they don't sound like that because you know, upper mid. We are only on the upper mid frequency in our height and presence, so it's no use. So I'm mostly using cheaper microphones on ham radio. Right now I'm using a Sugar Electronic Dynacaster, a dynamic microphone. Sometimes I'm using the RE20 and the SM7B, but I kind of like the small Dynacaster. Anyway, I won't hold you guys. I'll let you carry on. By the way, I said you were 5'9" plus here, Elon, and the same for Sean. So a very good signals and good sound from both of you, of course, no doubt about that. I'm probably a little bit wider than you guys, but I don't have any settings for 3.5 here right now, so I have to transmit on 44.2. But I hope that works. Anyway, wish you both a great day, and I will have to pull out. So, by the way, for any information, Ilan, I'm running a SDR radio, SDR 2DX from Expert Electronics, with some equipment here, some black boxes, and as I said, the bandwidth around 44.2, 8 element Yagi of about 22 meters, and about 650 watts from Acom 1000 at the moment. So, Sean, you pick it up, and I'll be listening in this round. And
okay, very fine, Moritz. But could you go on 18-125 in a couple minutes? I only want to ask you a question, but that's all. Okay, Ilan, thank you so much for the contact. I'm gonna bail out here and try to ask something on at Moritz side. Over.
No, you can use this frequency on. I'm gonna probably close down in a minute. John, you got my email? You didn't say.
It's behind my back. I have two screens in front of me and one behind my back, and I don't have any mirror to see if something is coming. Over.
Okay. Roger. Okay, no problem. Okay, Maurice. Very interesting about the what is the Sun SDR DX? DX2, I think they call it, whatever they call. It's kind of nice company, no doubt about that. The only criticize I have about that I hear from other, not me, because I never had that, is people saying that there is some kind of software that they didn't release for 3 years or 2 years or something like that. I don't know. People are moaning, and this is no good. I don't know what they're talking about. For me personally, it looks a great radio, no doubt.
I have to make a comment on that.
Put a bigger box with fans built in to add more air flowing up. It's going to be kind of interesting as well. But all to all, it's a great radio, no doubt. Better than the Flex radio. In many ways, I think somebody told me that he have the 60 Flex 66M, and he likes the Sun SDR because of many reasons, but I don't know. I have no idea the reason for that. Yeah, he never said, so I don't know. He never said that, I never asked. So yeah, that's the situation. Yeah, okay, but the other microphone, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, there is a limitation, of course, on shortwave, what you can use and not. All the rest of it is going to be a waste of money. Some people use a Neumann that cost about 10,000, 6,000, 5,000. No make sense. Nobody will listen to them in such a big or wide frequency in many ways. But yeah, everybody can do what they like anyway to try it and enjoy it. You see, I use here this T-bone microphone that John have now the link, and it's not too bad. You can hear the sound, I think, quite clear in many ways. You understand what I'm talking. That's the whole things. So that's the whole situation. But if I was too wide, you wouldn't understand one word. If I put it on 5 or 6 kilohertz wide, I don't think you will understand what I'm talking about, because you need some balance in the audio, and so I don't know. But yeah, Jean, you can try that. And have a look on YouTube, see what you're saying about that. And last comment, Maurice, I understand what you're saying about Glenn. Hard to believe that a woman really can rob somebody up to the ground. It's kind of, I don't know exactly what was happening, but I was hearing all kind of stuff, and I don't know how good they reliable or not, but is it really a woman can drive somebody like that to the ground? It's like putting a gun to the head. You know what I mean? If he lost everything, it's kind of crazy because of a woman. I don't think he had any kid with this woman. But how she managed to take everything, and you're not the only one telling me that, that's beyond my understanding in many ways. This have to be something in a different level. Have to be really a crazy person to do thing like that to somebody else. When you're saying to me he lost his business, I know he lost his house, that's I know. And he had some excavation business, I think with his brother or something like that, so he lost that as well. He lost everything. Start to build up, I don't know. He's not a young guy anymore, so it's kind of strange. But for me, it's really the end of the world in many ways. Especially when you're not young anymore and you can start all over again. In a certain age, you cannot do it all over again. Anyway, guys, let you go. We can talk about it till tomorrow morning, and we're still not going to get nothing out of it. So, 73, don't drink too much vodka or not too much schnapps. I like the German, Belgian, the Belgian beer are the best in the world. There's no other beer in the world as the Belgian beer. Really good one, especially the high percentage one. It's the great one for the voice. So I don't know who take the mic, but I'm disappearing. So you stay in this frequency, okay?
I'll make a short comment, Ilan, about Glenn. Just a very short comment. First of all, the T-Bone is sounding good, and I think the T-Bone microphone is not. It's not a big difference from the microphone I'm using actually now, the SE Electronics Dynacaster. It's very similar in many ways. Except I have a different settings on this microphone, and of course, as you say, I need to use some equalization and stuff. If not, it will be only mumbling, especially on 4 to 4.5 kc and even worse on 6. When that is said, it's a good microphone for the price, no doubt about it. Comment about Glenn, he was not, his brother was not involved in that company anymore. His wife got involved in the company as well, and with some money. And over there it's not like it is here in Europe. Well, I think we can do it in Europe as well, but not the whole way that it happened over there, especially in North America, and with all the lawyer stuff and stuff. They can rob you for anything. They can put you to the ground. So I'm happy that Glenn managed to stay out of misusing alcohol and kind of ending up as a homeless person. He's not that, and he has a patent on his in what did he, I don't remember the thing he constructed or invented, but he has patent on his invention, so that one is safe. They cannot do anything with that anymore. But as you said, Ilan, he's not a young guy anymore, so it's not just to start over with a company. It really isn't. So well, enough about that. It's not much we can do at all. It isn't. I'm very sorry about it, because always good to talk to Glenn and the other guys. Of course, a lot of them are gone. I haven't heard KC4 Peter Echo, as you were talking about, on Bill, that VO1 GWK always were in QSO with. He was always talking to every day on 78 with Paul, of course, in Denmark. He is still active, and also with Tony in England. Don't remember Tony's call right now. And of course KC4 Peter Echo and Harold 5-4 JVM. I always forget Harold's call. And it was a great day, and especially earlier when 2ONV and all the other guys were down there. That was the fun times. It really was. But anyway, we'll have as much fun as we can have as long as we are on the air. It's still fun. I've been doing audio and experiment since late 90s, and I still do it. I've been doing a lot of tests with plugins and stuff, but haven't really actually gotten where I want to be yet. But also a clearance about the Sun SDR 2DX, Ilan. It took quite a while when they got to the beta 107, which is the version that is out now. It's totally stable. It could have been the final version, no doubt about that. So I never understood why people are complaining at all, because the last two beta versions are fully functioning. I haven't found any fault with it. It has been working for me perfectly, and CW, I do FT8, I do all kinds of mods, and really playing around with the transceiver. Nothing happened. It is totally 100% working. But some people always find some fault and problems. The only problems is the one you're talking about, that the transceivers are too small. There should be a bigger cabinet with much more room for the fans and everything. Except the DX2 is the 2DX has a very big fan outside on it, and it's cooled down. I'm running it here now on about 40 degrees. Sometimes it's up to 42 degrees, and that is totally acceptable. But I would prefer a bigger box, and as you say, I agree on that. That's the only thing I'm not satisfied with. But I knew it when I bought it, so I had to settle with it. I had the FTDX 5000 and 101, and but the little sucker here is still outplaying them, especially on audio and stuff, and has a very, very calm receiver. Anyway, that was a very long talk. I'll put it to Sean, and I'll be on the frequency here. Either you want to move down to 25 or you want to stay here, Sean. I'll be off for 5 minutes, and then I'll be back. Ocean Radio 4 United with Echo Alpha 5 India Whiskey Tango, Ilan. This is LA3 X-Ray India Alpha.
Yeah, I'm not sure you talk. Maurice, are you talking to me? Because I'm losing you completely, and I'm beaming directly to you, Maurice. You still copy, over?
Yeah, you went down a little bit, but yeah, I put it to you so you can put it to Ilan, over.
Not a complete copy, over?
Yeah. I don't know if you copy me, but I copy both of you kind of nice. Maurice, you're also 20/9 here. Unbelievable big signal, Roger.
Yeah, you are actually, closer to 25 here actually. Sometimes, Ilan, so booming signal, over.
Yeah, Roger. You mentioned Tony, but I think he's a silent key, the guy from the UK, and of course G0BBD, the guy who discovered the ESSB. I don't know if you spoke to him, but he was a good friend with Bill and that's how it started all. But G0BBD was the king, as they call it. King. Crazy Eddie. They call it Crazy Eddie. I don't know if you remember Crazy Eddie. Was very angry person, especially on Friday afternoon, speaking to the German woman from Germany, a ham radio. And if you interfere with the QSO, he was going crazy. He will go mad. But yeah, it was very interesting guy, Eddie G0BBD. Now Silent Key for over, I think, 20 years or something like that. Yeah, so interesting stuff going on. Yeah, I understand that Moritz is going to disappear for 5 minutes, John, so he will be back. I'm going, so you can keep the frequency, Roger.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ilan. I'm not sure because I was completely losing him, so I'm not sure we still have propagation, but I will listen a couple minutes on the frequency. But thank you so much, Ilan. You have a lovely rest of a Sunday, over.
Yeah, and you as well. Enjoy it, Maurice, and nice talking to you. And we'll speak later on. Enjoy this microphone. I don't know if you're going to order it. Very cheap. What is it, 27, 30 euro or something like that. They're selling it. I asked them why it's so cheap. They said to me they're selling like a sweet shop. They sell this microphone, so that's why it's so cheap. They're selling a lot of them. Look at the reviews. You'll see what I'm talking. I send you another interesting stuff about that. So you can look. That's what I ordered. It cost about 50 or 60 euros with the delivery. So it's not too much. Yeah, you're nothing to lose anyway. Over?
Yeah, roger. I did come across the German YouTube gentleman, and I still remember that. But you know how that goes. And thank you very much for the email. I didn't see the second one. But okay, we'll keep you informed. Milan. But you know, I'm buying microphones like I'm buying a pair of socks daily, over.
Oh boy, I have a few microphones here, but not spending too much money on them anyway. The only one I want to try is the RE320, the Electrovoice RE320, because it's I think it starts from 30 hertz to 18 kilohertz, comparing to the other two, the RE20 and the RE27. They have a bit higher frequency. There is a difference between them, of course, in the capsule, but anyway, they are very similarity, over.
Yeah, but the RE320 is a little bit more modern mic. I did have that before, and it did really sound good. But always changing, always looking for that golden. I'm not sure how you call it, that golden thing. But it's like a circle. A circle doesn't have a beginning; it doesn't have an end. So same with audio, same with transceiver and all those kind of things.
Yeah, the golden thing is the voice, the first chain in the audio. All the rest of the microphone equalization and all the rest of it, just something that will give you a bit for the voice, but will not change your voice, Roger.
No, but yeah, you're quite right. The voice is a thing you cannot buy. So. Maybe you can do something, but you cannot buy, and not making it much better. You could make it better maybe with some support of voice codes, but that's all. Okay, Ilan, see you soon, my friend, and sounding great with the T-Bone. Yeah, T-Bone is especially a brand from Thomann. So from Thomann. So I'm not sure where it's produced. Let's say it's made in Germany, but I don't believe that, or.
Yeah, Thomann. Yeah, that's biggest audio shop in, I think, Europe even. I don't know any other shop in Europe that have such a big audio shop. There is in the state there is one big one, the Bravo Hotel company, Bravo and B&H company audio, the biggest one in the U.S. and it's a huge audio company that selling anything you can think of. So yeah, interesting. You know, I changed the cable here to Roland cable, and they are very good. The Roland, very very good cable. I didn't have much, 1 meter or something like that. That's good enough. But the quality is a triple shield, and that's the whole thing. So I wanted to have. So it's kind of nice to have. Anyway, I'll let you go, John. I think Maurice maybe want to talk to you. I don't know if you contact him, but we'll be in touch. Roger? Over?
Okay, very fine. Yeah, it's a coincidence that I'm also using on that kind of wimping shot over.
I don't think Roland doing the cable. They just put the brand. I think it's more Zomer cable, but they put the brand. They put the Roland brand on the cable printout. Roger?
Yeah, but I don't like it because I would see that over.
Ah, well, you don't like them?
Yeah, I like the cable, but I don't like the printing. I don't like too much writing on everything over.
Yeah, I know, but they're not doing cables. It's a Zomer cable. I done some investigation about that. It's kind of interesting. The Roland cable, it's not it's a brand of Roland, but then it's not the cable they're doing. It's a Zomer cable. That's the right thing. They just put the printout as a Roland. If you look on the quality of the cable, it's just absolutely a Zomer cable. Point to point with magnified glasses, absolutely the same cable, but also I spoke to a studio guy that I know for many years, still working the BBC, and when I asked him about cable, because I wanted to buy the Zomer, but he said to me, forget about the Zomer, buy the Roland, because it's the same cable, just put the print on the Roland on the cable, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. And if you want to see a big American firm called BSW, Broadcast Supply, BSW, a big firm in the US.
I think I heard about this company before, and there's many companies out there. The quality of the cable is only one cable that produced around the world is the Zomer cable, and they can do anything you want on the cable. They can print your name, they can print anything you want, as long as you buy from them. It's no problem. Even the assembly line is made in Zomer, so you buy it a bit cheaper than Zomer. 1 meter. If it's going more than 1 meter, then we're talking big money, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, okay, very fine. Maybe I would. They will not change it for 1 meter. I would like to have my call on the side, but no, I'm only kidding. 73 Elan, and see you soon. And let me check if Maurice is back on frequency. If he can copy me a dollar.
Yeah, okay. 73. Have a good Sunday, Jean. Nice to talk to you again here. We'll speak soon, okay? I was a bit busy, that's the reason I could not hear you or you didn't hear me, so it's better to keep in touch in email, and then we'll say, okay, tomorrow we'll be on the air, and that's it. Okay, see you later, bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye, Ilan. Maurice, you're back on frequency, you can copy me now, or?
Yeah, I'm back, but I don't copy you here. I don't copy you here anymore, Sean. So we should try to find a spot on 20. We should try to find a spot on 20 meter, because I think that is probably better. 20 or 10 meter maybe as well. I'm not sure if that one is open. But if you can relay for me, in case he doesn't copy me, that he can go on Skype, and we will schedule one on 20 meter or something and try that instead, because
I copy something like Skype. Maybe you want to go to Skype, and maybe we can make an arrangement on a frequency.
Okay, on the summer cable, all my cables in the check here is summer cables.
20 meters, he wants
it's actually summer cables, because I think
Okay,
Roland now only use the
ask him.
summer
Yeah, he's still talking. 1
cables
second.
for their gold editions. I think the more pricey Roland is now made in China. They started that a year or two ago. But the earlier Roland cables were all made by Summer, but now it's only the gold editions that is made by Summer. But I've been using a lot of Roland as well. Take care, both of you. I'll pick you up later, Elon, and I know there's a lot we can talk about. And please relay to Sean to have him go to Skype, and we'll schedule a frequency on 20 QSL.
Yeah, QSL, I don't hear you. It's kind of interesting. I hear both of you booming here, and you don't hear each other. I don't understand that. Anyway, John, he said go on Skype, and you can arrange the frequency where you're going to go. Is that all right, John?
Thank you very much, Ilan, for the intermediary situation. Thank you for being the go in between.
Yeah, no problem. So you go on Skype and then talk to Maurice or Roger?
Yeah, thank you, and have a great Sunday. Bye.
Yeah, see you later, guys. See you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, have a good one, Ilan, and see you later. LA3XIAQSY.
Yeah, you're booming signal. I don't know why you cannot hear each other, but you're still 20 over, so see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Yeah, bye. Well, it happens that sometimes always good conditions to Spain, Portugal, and all over, and some other places in Central Europe disappears up here in the north. I don't know why, but it happens. Bye-bye.
Yeah, all the best, Maurice. Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye. Ja, Oscar Echo.